Hollywood has always been synonymous with glamour, wealth, and the shining stars of the entertainment world. The public adoration for celebrities, their meticulously curated images, and their seemingly perfect lives have captivated audiences for decades. It's a place where reality often takes a back seat to the fantasy the industry sells. From red carpet events to award shows, the world is fed an image of success, luxury, and perfection. But as with any sparkling facade, there's always something hidden behind it. In this carefully constructed world, power plays are commonplace, and the lines between friendship and competition blur. The most coveted positions in Hollywood aren't just earned through talent or hard work, but through a series of intricate and often unseen maneuvers. For decades, Hollywood has been a place where access to power and opportunities is often dictated by who you know and what you're willing to do to maintain those connections. This undercurrent of influence, manipulation, and secrecy is where the story of Dirty, a nickname for mogul Sean Combs, begins to unfold. In a world so invested in public images, the whispers of things done behind closed doors are often more dangerous than the public scandal itself. One such whisper that has begun to grow louder is the story of a man who has built an empire in the music industry, but whose personal life has remained shrouded in mystery. Combs, known for his influence over the careers of many successful artists, has long been regarded as one of the most powerful men in entertainment. Yet, it's the darker side of his persona that has recently begun to surface. The rise of Diddy, from music mogul to industry. Kingpin Sean Combs, also known by his stage name P. Diddy, has been a central figure in the music industry for over 3 decades. From his early days as an intern at Uptown Records to the creation of his own label, Bad Boy Entertainment, Combs has crafted a persona that combines entrepreneurial success with a lavish lifestyle. His impact on hip-hop, R&B, and pop music is undeniable, with his name often attached to chart-topping albums, groundbreaking artists, and multi-million-dollar deals. However, while his professional success is well documented, the public has been less privy to his personal dealings. Throughout his career, rumors have swirled about the behind-the-scenes tactics that Combs has used to maintain his position at the top of the entertainment world. Allegations of questionable relationships, controversial business practices, and even hints at his involvement in the darker side of Hollywood's social scene have begun to surface. Some of these stories seem almost too outlandish to believe, yet they persist, raising serious questions about the true nature of Combs's influence and the lengths to which he may have gone to solidify his position of power. The alleged mansion parties, a world of excess and control. One of the most persistent rumors surrounding Combs's personal life involves his infamous mansion parties. These gatherings, often described by insiders as extravagant and chaotic, are said to be far from the glamorous get-togethers one might expect from a music mogul. According to those who have attended these parties, the atmosphere was less about networking and more about pushing boundaries, both professionally and personally. These so-called freak-off parties were allegedly notorious for their debauchery, where alcohol flowed freely and lines between celebrity and excess were blurred. But beneath the surface of this lavish partying lay something darker: alleged surveillance. Insiders suggest that Combs may have been secretly recording these events, capturing compromising footage of his guests. High-profile figures from across the entertainment world. The purpose? Leverage. Allegedly, these tapes, if they exist, were used as a means to control the very celebrities who attended these events, giving Combs the power to keep even the biggest stars in check. With these recordings as potential blackmail material, he could wield influence over careers, decisions, and public images, forcing celebrities to comply with his wishes or risk their careers being destroyed. This theory suggests that the infamous mansion parties weren't just about indulgence and hedonism. They were a calculated strategy to ensure compliance and control. The tapes, according to rumors, may not have been the result of an occasional lapse in judgment, but part of a systematic operation to create and maintain power over some of the most influential figures in the entertainment industry. The Diddy List, a who's who of Hollywood's dark secrets. One of the most explosive allegations tied to Combs's alleged operation is the existence of what's been called the Diddy List. This purported compilation of compromising tapes is said to feature a long list of A-list celebrities, including names like Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, and Drake. The claim is that Combs has collected footage of these stars in vulnerable or embarrassing situations, which could potentially ruin their careers if exposed. The mere suggestion that such a list exists has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, with many fearing that they could be the next victim of this alleged scheme. The thought that such high-profile figures could be living in fear of their own secrets being exposed is both shocking and unnerving. In an industry where image is everything, the idea that some of the most beloved stars are bound to a shadowy power structure held together by blackmail is a frightening prospect. It raises questions about the true cost of fame and whether the public personas of these celebrities are nothing more than carefully crafted facades. The rumors surrounding the Diddy List have fueled widespread speculation. According to insiders, some celebrities are reportedly so terrified of their compromising tapes being released that they have been willing to pay astronomical amounts of money to keep them buried. The most notable instance of this alleged exchange involves a tape that supposedly sold on the dark web for an eye-watering $500 million. This sale, while shrouded in mystery, has raised the stakes considerably. If true, it suggests that Combs has not only created a network of secrets, but is actively profiting from the sale of such information. Katt Williams and the dark side of the industry. Perhaps one of the most vocal critics of Combs is comedian Katt Williams, who has openly discussed his interactions with the mogul. Williams, known for his outspoken views and unfiltered opinions, has shared shocking accounts of his encounters with Combs, claiming that the music mogul offered him a staggering $50 million to attend one of his infamous parties. However, Williams, who has always been a proponent of maintaining personal integrity, turned down the offer, not once, but 4 times. In interviews, Williams explained that he couldn't be bought, stating that no amount of money was worth compromising his moral compass. However, turning down Combs's offer didn't come without consequences. Williams has claimed that after he rejected Combs, he was subjected to a series of retaliatory actions, including harassment, legal troubles, and even physical assault. This account of retaliation raises significant concerns about the power dynamics at play in Hollywood. According to Williams, standing up to Combs came at a steep price, a price that many celebrities are unwilling to pay. The implication is clear. Once you're involved with figures like Combs, walking away isn't always an option. The stakes are incredibly high, and those who refuse to play by the rules face serious consequences. Williams's decision to speak out has given credibility to the growing number of rumors surrounding Combs's alleged methods of control, casting a dark shadow over the entertainment industry as a whole. Joe Rogan and the industry's deep secrets comedian Joe Rogan has also weighed in on the unfolding controversy, adding another layer of complexity to the story. During his podcast, Rogan hinted at the existence of the Diddy List, further confirming what many had suspected, that Hollywood is a place where secrets are currency. Rogan's remarks, combined with Williams's explosive claims, have opened the door to an even larger conversation about the hidden power structures within the entertainment industry. The idea that the most powerful figures in Hollywood are bound together by secrets, often involving blackmail, manipulation, and coercion, paints a chilling picture of the lengths to which some individuals will go to maintain control. As more public figures come forward with their own stories, the narrative surrounding Combs continues to evolve. What was once dismissed as mere gossip is now being taken seriously by many. The conversation has shifted from focusing on Combs's alleged misconduct to asking deeper questions about the systemic issues within the industry as a whole. What kind of control do figures like Combs really have over Hollywood? How many celebrities are trapped in a web of secrets, unable to escape? The dark underbelly of Hollywood. Allegations of exploitation. Beyond the rumors surrounding Combs's parties and the tapes he allegedly holds, there are even darker allegations at play. Public figures like Jaguar Wright have shared disturbing accounts of what they describe as exploitation within the music industry. According to Wright, Combs's parties were not simply about excess and indulgence, but about control. Artists, she claims, were manipulated into compromising situations where their careers, and sometimes their personal safety, were at stake. The idea that a music mogul could be holding such power over his peers paints a disturbing picture of an industry that thrives on manipulation and coercion. One of the most shocking allegations comes from Usher, the R&B singer who reportedly lived with Combs during his early career. Usher has shared troubling accounts of his time living under Combs's roof, including the fact that they shared a bed, which he later described as inappropriate. Usher's experiences have raised many questions about the kind of influence Combs may have had over young artists in his care. If true, this paints a picture of an industry where the lines between personal and professional boundaries are often blurred. The reckoning of Hollywood's power structures. As the details of the scandal surrounding Diddy continue to unravel, it's clear that the power dynamics within Hollywood are more complex and disturbing than many had previously realized. The idea that the entertainment industry is built on secrecy, manipulation, and the exploitation of power is no longer a theory, but a reality being exposed piece by piece. The questions that remain: how many more secrets are hiding beneath the surface, and how far will those in power go to protect them, are ones that Hollywood must face head-on. The truth, whatever it may be, is starting to surface, and the industry is now faced with the difficult task of confronting the darkness within. As this scandal continues to unfold, it serves as a stark reminder of the hidden realities of fame and the lengths that individuals will go to in order to maintain control over their careers and their public images. Hollywood's glittering facade may be more fragile than anyone could have imagined, and only time will tell how many more truths will emerge from the shadows. The glamorous facade of Hollywood cracks. Hollywood has always been the epitome of glamour, with its star-studded red carpets, flashing lights, and high society parties. The world's biggest celebrities are often portrayed as paragons of success and perfection, their carefully curated public images designed to inspire adoration and admiration from their millions of fans. But beneath this polished surface lies a far darker, more insidious reality, one full of scandals, manipulations, and exploitation. In this environment, where public perception is everything, the stakes are incredibly high, and secrets are worth their weight in gold. The latest buzz in the entertainment world centers on the music mogul, Diddy, also known as Dirty, a powerful figure who has long been both revered and feared within Hollywood circles. For years, rumors about his behind-the-scenes behavior and his alleged connections to illicit activities have circulated. But recent allegations have brought his darker side into the spotlight more than ever. This revelation hints at a web of conspiracy, blackmail, and hidden power plays that could shake the foundation of Hollywood itself. The wild world of Diddy's mansion. Parties. Hollywood's elite gatherings are often portrayed as glamorous and sophisticated events, where the rich and famous rub shoulders with each other in a world of luxury. However, rumors surrounding Diddy's infamous mansion parties reveal a far more sinister side. These exclusive events weren't just about networking, mingling, and sharing stories of success. Insiders claim that Diddy's gatherings were known for their chaotic nature, where the boundaries of normalcy were often pushed, and the unspoken rules of respect and decency were left at the door. Picture a sprawling mansion in the heart of Los Angeles, with extravagant decorations, music blaring, and guests indulging in excessive drinking and revelry. But as the night wore on, things reportedly took a darker turn. These parties, while appearing glamorous on the surface, became breeding grounds for strange and often inappropriate behavior. At these events, attendees were allegedly encouraged to throw caution to the wind, embracing their darkest desires without fear of judgment or consequence. The hosts didn't just serve drinks and play music. They facilitated an environment where anything could happen. The dark power of Diddy's alleged insurance policy. What makes these parties even more disturbing is the alleged existence of a sinister insurance policy that Diddy supposedly kept hidden from the public eye. Sources claim that Diddy was not just hosting these wild gatherings for fun, he was also secretly recording the actions of high-profile guests, capturing footage of them in compromising situations. These recordings, known as the Diddy List, reportedly feature footage of some of the biggest names in Hollywood, including Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Justin Bieber, Drake, and Chris Brown, among others. This so-called list is said to contain footage so explosive and damaging that it could ruin careers if leaked to the public. Allegedly, Diddy used these tapes as leverage, maintaining control over these celebrities by threatening to release the footage if they didn't comply with his wishes. Over the years, rumors have circulated about stars being forced to toe the line and maintain a favorable relationship with Diddy, knowing full well that crossing him could lead to the release of these devastating tapes. The financial cost of these tapes reportedly ran into millions, with some of them being sold on the dark web for exorbitant sums. Katt Williams, a whistleblower in the dark network. Katt Williams, a well-known comedian and actor, has become one of the most vocal figures in the ongoing scandal surrounding Diddy's alleged illicit activities. Williams claims that Diddy offered him an extraordinary sum of money, $50 million, to attend one of his infamous freak-off parties. These parties, Williams describes, were not your typical celebrity get-together, but events with strange and unseemly undertones. According to Williams, they were wild, unhinged, and pushed the limits of decency and personal integrity. Williams recounts turning down the offer multiple times, refusing to engage in what he considered morally compromising activities. His decision to walk away from Diddy's advances allegedly came with consequences. Williams claims that after declining Diddy's offer, he faced retaliatory actions that included harassment, legal troubles, and physical assaults. To many, these actions seemed too coordinated to be coincidental. In addition to the personal toll this took on Williams, his refusal to participate in Diddy's world only fueled the fire of speculation surrounding the entertainment mogul's operations. The role of Diddy's influence and the industry's dark power plays Hollywood is notorious for its cutthroat nature, where the line between professional relationships and personal allegiances is often blurred. In a world where fame and fortune hang on the decisions made behind closed doors, power plays become a regular part of the game. Diddy, with his vast influence in the music industry and entertainment world, is rumored to have perfected the art of using his position to manipulate those around him. At the core of these speculations is the idea that Diddy's freak-off parties weren't just about having fun or indulging in excess, they were also mechanisms of control. The pressure to conform to his world, whether through participation in these gatherings or through maintaining his favor, is said to be immense. Diddy's alleged use of blackmail material, in the form of compromising tapes, reportedly allowed him to wield influence over even the most powerful figures in Hollywood. Celebrities who were invited into his world were reportedly expected to comply with his wishes or risk having their careers destroyed. The allegations against Diddy, a web of secrets and manipulation. In addition to the allegations of blackmail and manipulation, other troubling claims have emerged about Diddy's behavior and relationships with certain celebrities. These include accusations of inappropriate advances, coercion, and boundary-pushing behavior that goes beyond what most would consider acceptable. Some former associates, such as Katt Williams and Joe Rogan, have shared stories of uncomfortable interactions with the mogul, hinting at a deeper level of manipulation at play. As the allegations against Diddy grow, it becomes clear that there is more to his influence than meets the eye. What appears to be an act of benevolence or power brokering may, in fact, be a carefully orchestrated game of control, where personal boundaries are violated and careers are held hostage. The ongoing revelations about Diddy's power in Hollywood force us to consider how much of the entertainment industry is built on a foundation of secrets and coercion. The dark web and the auction of Hollywood's secrets. The most chilling aspect of this scandal is the rumored existence of freak-off tapes that are said to have been sold on the dark web for astronomical amounts of money. According to sources, these tapes contain highly explicit and compromising footage of Hollywood's elite, including A-list celebrities. The dark web, an underground network of websites often used for illegal activities, has been a prime location for the sale of these tapes, with some of them reportedly going for upwards of $500 million. The idea that these tapes are being sold to the highest bidder raises serious questions about the ethics and legality of such practices. If the claims are true, it paints a terrifying picture of how power and control are maintained in Hollywood, by leveraging the secrets of the very people who are supposed to be role models. The idea that these tapes could be sold to interested parties for personal gain only adds to the corruption that has long been suspected within the entertainment industry. Public reactions. The reckoning of Hollywood's elite. As the stories of Diddy's alleged involvement in these illicit activities continue to unfold, the reactions from Hollywood's elite have been varied. Some celebrities have vehemently denied any involvement in Diddy's world, while others have remained eerily silent. Meek Mill, for example, has come forward to deny rumors about his participation in Diddy's notorious gatherings, asserting that he is not involved in the freaky side of the industry. However, despite his denials, the association between him and Diddy has led many to speculate about the true nature of their relationship. In the wake of these revelations, the media has also begun to take a closer look at the dark underbelly of Hollywood. What once seemed like fringe conspiracy theories are now being taken more seriously, as the stories of celebrities who have come forward are adding more credibility to the claims. The question remains, how many more A-listers are involved, and what will happen when the truth finally comes to light? The fall of Hollywood's glittering facade. What happens next? If the allegations against Diddy are true, they could mark the beginning of a much larger reckoning for the entertainment industry. For years, Hollywood has been a place where secrets were hidden, scandals were swept under the rug, and power dynamics were controlled by those with the most influence. But as more people come forward with their stories, it is becoming increasingly difficult for the industry to maintain its glossy exterior. The questions raised by this scandal extend far beyond Diddy himself. They challenge the very foundations of Hollywood, calling into question the ethics of the system and the people who have long been at the top of the entertainment food chain. As the truth about Diddy's dark side begins to unravel, one thing is clear. Hollywood's facade is cracking, and the power plays that once seemed impenetrable may soon be exposed for all to see.